Los Barrels workout video 1, we have Brooklyn and Miss Voss on this side. They're going to be doing a little bit more of the advanced moves. Miss Murray and Madison are going to be doing the less challenging moves, so follow the side you want. The first thing we're going to do is throughout the whole video, we're just going to walk in place. So if a move gets too challenging or too hard, just come back to walking in place and you're still getting your workout in. So we have a few moves we're going to do. The first move we're going to show you is stepping forward and back. If you have tons of space, take as many steps forward and back as you want. If you only have a little bit of space, do 2 or 3 forward steps back. Alright, and forward steps. You're just doing a couple, using all those leg muscles. Nice job. Feel free to sing along with the music because it's a fun song. Then let's go back to walking in place. Yep, moving those arms, getting that blood flowing. The next thing we're going to do is side steps. If you have tons of space, again, you can take more than 1 step, but for now we're just going to do 1 side step, step together, yep, just like that. You can add our arms into it, so our advanced side, bringing it all the way. Our less advanced side, you can do your hands on your hips or just a nice little clap. Good job. Let's go back to walking in place. Yeah, keep those arms moving as you're walking. You can walk with your knees a little bit higher as you're walking to get a little more workout in. All right, speaking of high knees, our next move is high knees. So for this, we're going to bring our knees right up. Try not to lean back when you're doing it. Keep a nice straight torso. As you can see, our advanced arms, our less advanced arms. Nice job. If you're rotating your arms, you're going to feel it more in your abdominal section. Nice job. We'll do 2 more. 1, 2, and back to walking in place. Are you guys starting to feel it a little bit?
Yes.
Getting warmed up, ready?
Finally warm.
All right, the next thing we're going to do is pull back. So you need your feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to bring your leg back like this. Nice job. Less advanced, you have your hands on your hips or your hands above your head. Make sure your torso, your upper body is nice and straight back. You don't want to slouch over when you do this. Nice job. All right, now let's go back to walking in place.
Let's get your legs tired.
It's a good lower body workout today. All right, and our last move part of our workout video is our front kicks. So let's go ahead and start our front kicks. This is another one where you don't want your back to be all the way back. You want nice, tall. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Or every time you bring a foot up, bring your arms out. Nice job. Keep going. Nice job. All right, let's go back to walking in place. At this point, your heart rate should be a little up. If you're not really feeling your heart rate, you gotta walk a little faster maybe with the beat of the music. Get that heart rate going. All right, let's do our side steps. Ready, side steps. So you can do 2 steps, you can do 1 step. Really just depends on your space. Yeah, clap with the music. You can even add a grapevine step to it, mix it up a little bit. Yeah. Just have some fun with it. It's okay if you're not going the same direction. Just have fun. Getting our steps in and exercising.
I know.
All right, and let's go back to walking in place. Nice job. We're all like stepping at the same time too right now. Be a little music. All right, and let's go ahead and do our pull back. So you need your feet shoulder width apart. Let's do our pull backs. If you want to squat a little bit more to really get a leg workout in, you can. You can keep it a little simple. Yeah, very good.
Let's make it harder.
Right? It's a little bit more of that challenge. All right, and let's go back to our walking in place. Nice job. For walking in place, if you have more room to walk your around furniture in the space you're exercising in, go for it. Move around. You don't have to stay in the same spot. Use the space. Alright, and we're going to do our steps forward and back. Here we go. You can add a little kick to it if you want. You can kick backwards, mix it up a little bit. Yeah. Nice job. You can go a little faster with your kicks, with your legs, with everything. Mix it up a little bit. Yeah, almost like running. All right, let's go back to our walking in place. Now we're gonna go to our front kicks. Let's go ahead and do our front kick. Hopefully, the more you do this, it's easier to get your arms and legs to do what you want them to do. The more you practice. Alright, and let's go ahead and go back to walking in place. So right now, we're halfway. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. And then let's do our high knees. Nice job. Remember, keep your back nice and straight and tall.
I can do it.
If it's getting sore on your legs, you could go a little bit lower instead of all the way up. If you want more of a challenge, you can go higher. Mix it up a bit. Good. Let's go back to our walking in place. You guys are doing good. You should be taking pictures and videos and sharing them to the page so we can see you working out with us. Share your story of where you worked out. Were you in your room? Were you in the living room? Where were you when you were doing this workout? All right, let's do our steps forward and our steps back. Here we go. Good, you can add that little kick in if you want. I like doing kick forward and kick back. Yeah. You can do slower, longer steps if you want to really stretch out those legs. Right? Nice job. It is. Good, and let's go back to our walking in place. It's fine, we're good. I can still see your feet. Alright, you guys ready for some pullbacks? Feet shoulder width apart. Here we go. Hands up, hands Keep your back nice and straight. Remember, you can add that little squat in to make it harder. Nice job. If you know what leg muscles we're using for this, send a comment and we'll see if you're right. Alright, let's do walking in place. Nice job. Alright, let's go ahead and do our side steps. You can do one, you can do two side steps, you can add that grapevine, you mix it up how you want. Let's do side steps. I'm just doing one, they might be doing two. Yeah. You do your thing, follow which one side you want to follow. Nice job. Add that little grapevine step. It's harder when you're doing grapevine and moving your arms. A little bit more thinking involved. Alright, let's go back to our walking in place. So we're getting close to doing our cool down. Every time you work out, you should have a cool down. So at the end of this song, we'll do our cool down and we'll do some stretching, help our muscles. Alright, let's go ahead and do some front kicks. Here we go. Nice, keep that back nice and straight. We don't want to lean back as we're kicking. heart rate up, you're sweating a little bit, feeling that workout. All right, let's go to our forward step and backward step. Remember, using all the space you have to do this. And put that kick in there if you want. You can also do 2 kicks forward. Make it a little bit harder or different, not really harder. Nice job. All right, let's go back to our walking in place. All right, Brooklyn, which one do you want to do next? Pullbacks. Pullbacks. All right, feet shoulder width apart. Here we go. Nice job. We'll do 2 more. 1, 2, and now walking in place. All right, Madison, which one do you want to do? High knees. Here we go. Remember all the different ways you can do it. Usually get some voice on by now. And let's go back to walking in place. And now we're going to do our cool down. So we're going to walk a little slower, trying to get our breathing and heart rate back to before we worked out. Moving your arms slightly slower. We're going to do kicks, but this time we're going to do low, not as high as when we were doing it in the workout. So here's our low kicks. You can still put your arms in a little bit if you want. Just have them on your hips or to your side. Nice job. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth this whole time to kind of help get you back to your regular. Let's go back to walking. Nice and easy. Helping our muscles cool down after that workout. We're going to do gentle steps to the side. So step together, just nice and gentle. You can step a little wider to kind of help stretch out those legs. I always like doing it wider, it helps me feel like stretching out the legs. All right, now let's go back to our little gentle walks in place, going a little slower. All right, and now we're gonna face the side so you can see what we're doing. You can stay facing the video, but we're going to stay 1 foot out. It doesn't matter the foot because we'll rotate and stretch our other foot. If you can have your back foot all the way flat on the ground, that's going to give you a better stretch in your back leg. But if your heel comes up a little bit, that's okay. When you do this, you want to make sure your front knee is in line with your ankle and you're not covering your toes. So when I look down, I should still be able to see my toes. You guys can go down a little further, really help that stretch. Trying to keep a nice straight flat back. All right, go ahead and stand up, and we're going to switch to the other side so we're not moving too much. Remember, if your back foot can go all the way flat, that's going to give you a better stretch. Your knee is lined up with your ankle. Nice job, nice straight back. You can lean forward a little more to really help that stretch. Good, and we're going to stand up. We're going to face the middle. Our feet are still kind of shoulder width apart. You're going to bring your arms straight up above your head. Come down about halfway. And we're going to do a little bit of our back stretch. Up. And bring your arms out. Good job. Now take a minute to do any kind of stretching that you might need to do to kind of help quad stretch. Yeah, reaching down, touching your toes. Maybe some ankle rolls. Nice job, you guys. That was a great workout video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave us comments of where you were working out, if you liked it. And we will see you for the next one.